matter whose trust you know. All the emotions kept hid that you don't want to show. How many times has the sharp pain hit you? The knife in your back, someone always out to get you. You turn around just to see familiar faces, then all of a sudden took to unfamiliar places. I thought I knew you, we was tight, we was best friends. Concealed fangs, sheep's clothing you was dressed in. Held out your hands, blood stains while I bled out. Defiant to the end, but you won't never get the red out. I always had your back, you always went behind mine. I always had a minute, you could never find time. I take a bullet for you, you can put that in a quote. You pull the trigger, call it suicide, sign a note.
Wasting time, pretending that I'm never gonna trust again. 'Cause all your lies callous my heart and bloody my ears. I'm hating life. Every single second I'm a choose like laying there. 'Cause every breath that you breathe is betrayal.
I never should've let you get that close to me, and I never should've opened up those doors for free. You put the pussy on me like a pair of handcuffs, and it beat me close-fisted, bare knuckles, no gloves. You knew my weakness and my weaknesses was you. We fucked a lot, forget about the sneaky shit you do. Like going through my phone, emails, all the accusations. Every other day another false set of allegations. The constant lies that I knew that you was telling. The constant cries I was buying, you was selling. The false wording like I'd be with you forever. The day I stopped ignoring it, put two and two together, and I seen you for the demon, not the angel you betrayed. I should've choked you out and put you in an unmarked grave, just deep enough to hide your fucking lies and betrayal. Like the rest of all the snakes left to rot, burn in hell.
Wasting time, pretending that I'm never gonna trust again. 'Cause all your lies callous my heart and bloody my ears. I'm hating life. Every single second I'm a choose like laying there. 'Cause every breath that you breathe is betrayal. Like a bullet on a dark night. What's love without a fight? She a devil with a heart so cold, and she never gonna let it go. She got a mind full of sick thoughts, like I could read her mind when she's pissed off. Evil things to make her kill her skin crawl, but it's betrayal that became the devil's downfall. A dirty broad with the flaw, just the lust for pain. To see you suffer like other lovers, that's a game. She cut like a blade to the vein with the same, but the pain to the break to the flame. But to get a motherfucker with a stain on the name that can never be erased by the shame it brings. So pick your path, pick your pill, pick your poison main, and pick your passion, pick your casket, 'cause it's all the same. The devil's daughter, she quenched like water, got you walking to a bed like a lamb to the slaughter. Wasting time, pretending that I'm never gonna trust again. 'Cause all your lies callous my heart and bloody my
Kratos was destined to bring about change so severe that it would shake the very pillars of Mount Olympus. His death was something that I could not allow.
We have been expecting you, Ghost of Sparta. The gods are far too powerful for us to defeat now.
All on Olympus tremble at my name. Zeus is weak. Ares and Athena are dead, and I wield the blade. We can win the Great War, but not in this time! Together, we will destroy the petty gods, and we will see Olympus crumble before us! Come with me, Gaia! Return to my time! Victory awaits!
We have faced far worse than this one fallen mortal. But we are the gods. We whom the mortals worship. We who rule over this land. We who will not be swept aside by this petulant fool. Brothers, put aside the petty grievances that have splintered us for so long. We will unite, we will stand together, and I will wipe out this plague. Olympus will prevail.
Zeus, your son has returned! I bring the destruction of Olympus! I have not forgotten the debt I owe you. Save me now, as you once saved me from Atlas. And I promise to repay you in full.
If you wish to repay me, tell me where I can find the Flame of Olympus.
The flame? You will never defeat Zeus, Spartan. You will forfeit your life in trying.
Of all the lives you should worry about, Helios, mine is not one of them.
Feel the power of the sun!
Boom!
Wait! I can tell you that to destroy Zeus, you must step into the flame to receive its power.
You lie, Helios! Lord saith of me the flame kills all who touch it.
And you believe him? That freak has fallen from the graces of Olympus!
That is exactly why I believe him.
My death will not lead you to Zeus.
That is where you are wrong.
may have brute force, but you lack speed. You've been lucky in battle, Spartan, but your luck ends today. Be bested by a mortal. I thought Spartans fought with honor, and yet you seek to kill me when I have no way to defend myself? Not fair. But you have your own sense of honor. And what has that honor brought you? Nothing but nightmares of your failure. Today you may defeat me, but in the end, you'll betray only yourself. Leave me alone! Go away!
My tomb? Kronos! I know it was you who killed her, Spartan. Who else could? I live in torment because of you. After you took the box from Pandora's temple, Zeus was consumed with fear. He banished me to the pits of Tartarus.
I was tasked by the gods to kill Ares.
You killed Ares out of your need for vengeance. But this time, retribution finally comes to me, Spartan. Kratos, your death will not be a gentle one.
coward such as yourself. A coward who keeps... Traitors! No!
Hello, brother.
This is not between us, Hercules.
Isn't it? You were always Zeus's favorite.
The air on Olympus affects your thinking. Zeus has no favorites.
Think about it, brother. While I was stuck cleaning the Augean stables, he chose you to destroy Ares. Well, not convinced. How about this? While you were being crowned the god of war, I was sent to find an apple. They called them labors. Ha! Perhaps he did allow me to kill the Nemean lion, but he made your name known amongst the people. A fierce warrior, a killer made hero, a man made a god. But this time, brother, this time I will destroy you. Call it my 13th and final labor. Soon I will become the god of war and claim the throne for myself.
You aspire to be an Olympian, yet their reign is ending.
We'll see about that. I'll take it, Kratos!
simple, mortal. How dare you challenge us? You think you can just walk away? We aren't finished.
What have you done?
What have you done to me? You coward! You destroy all you touch! Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
In the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. And into this ring, he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. One ring to rule them all. Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated.
You have no power here, servant of Morgoth. You are nameless, faceless, formless. Go back to the void from whence you
Sauron, Lord of the Ring. There is no light wizard that can defeat darkness.
Islam in France. Here is what this is all about. This is about the Charter of Republican Values, quote unquote. French President Emmanuel Macron wants Muslim leaders to accept this. The French Council of Muslim Faith has been given a 15-day ultimatum. They have been asked to accept it, and it seems like they will. Already the council has agreed to step up a National Council of Imams, one that will issue or withdraw accreditation to imams. The charter is very specific in its description of Islam. It will state that Islam is a religion, not a political movement. The charter prohibits foreign interference in Muslim groups. Earlier this week, the French president met with 8 leaders of the French Council of Muslim Faith. The French Interior Minister was also present. Reportedly, with this charter, the Macron government wants to inscribe 2 principles in black and white: the rejection of political Islam and the rejection of foreign interference. Macron is wasting no time here. His government has finalized a bill to prevent radicalization, something that was proposed earlier this year. Some tough measures have been proposed. Homeschooling will be restricted to discourage madrasa-styled education. There is provision for harsh punishment for those who intimidate public officials on legal grounds. The proposed law also wants children to have an identification number, a number that can be used to ensure that they are attending school. Parents who will break this law could face up to 6 months in prison, as well as huge fines. While Macron's crackdown on radical Islam is being welcomed, he is being criticized too for a different proposal. His government has tabled a new security law. One of its provisions bans filming of police. Violators can be fined up to $53,000, even sent to jail for a year. The proposal has triggered a huge controversy in France. Macron is being accused of cracking down on free speech, while the journalists slamming the government for putting forward this proposal. There was a heated debate in the French parliament. The French Interior Minister defended his government. Take a listen.
Journalists will be able to film, citizens will be able to film.
I am not a child! You're hurting me! Kratos, help!
Put her down, Zeus! Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son. Release the girl, Zeus! Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus, with your own flesh and blood. But perhaps you already have, Spartan. Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered, has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
I see only what I have come to destroy.
Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake, Kratos. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake.
This has nothing to do with her!
It has everything to do with her!
Put her down!
As you wish.
You know that! Please!
Hush!
Kratos, you know this is the only way!
Don't listen to her, Kratos. For once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family. Power to kill a god. After all you have fought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure. Such chaos. You'll have much to do after I kill you.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Yes, my son. It is time.
The reign of Olympus ends now.
Gaia! You live!
My world, it bleeds because of me. I never sought your death, Spartan. Yet you have left me no choice.
Dawn has failed you, Gaia. Perhaps you should have chosen the other one.
Enough! Father and son will die together.
traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.